And by 1,000 meters. They sprinting away from the 1,000-meter marker. Rock On Baby down the middle of the course. Blue Silks with the white square began well, just like he's on the left. Rocket Lady's got the blinkers extreme inside, just a length and a half off them. Polar Trip in the white body to the right-hand side, and the green silks of Snow Rose tucked up 2.5 lengths off them. The odds-on shot, Rock On Baby, goes towards the inside, going to go from barrier to box by 2. Polar Trip's on the outside, just lucky gets some encouragement, Snow Rose and Rocket Lady. 400 to go, Rock On Baby. Look at Sean Cormack, still sitting as still as a statue by 2. Polar Trip tries to move up, then comes Snow Rose and Rocket Lady, but Rock On Baby, this looks one-way traffic, and you can clear the runway. Rock On Baby, she'll win by 4 lengths on the bridle, Rock On Baby. Rocket Lady second, just lucky. Polar Trip, and then came Snow Rose. Just a matter of Rock On Baby turning up at the race course and adding some money to that tally. Absolute cakewalk. Rock On Baby, the daughter of 7th Rock, and all Sean Cormack had to do was just keep her steered in the right direction and just continue to just niggle away, coming to the 150. She does it very, very easily, and there's a lot more potential. Only her 3rd race course appearance, and coming to the 400, you could see it was barrier to box, go to woe, start to finish, gun to tape stuff, and she obliges. Rocket Lady quickened up second, just lucky, Polar Trip, and then came Snow Rose, but it was always going to be Rock On Baby. There you could see the body language of Sean Cormack. The rest of the jocks were starting to get animated in the saddle and asking away, and Rock On Baby, Sean Cormack, he just squeezes, moves his arms for a couple of strides, and that's it. Rock On Baby from the Dennis Dreyer stable for the Drakenstein stud, the Ruperts, also bred Rock On Baby. They got a real smart sprinter. 2 favourites from 2 races, lots more to come. Back to the studio.
They said she's good, and she certainly had to prove it at the racetrack, and she's done that again today. Number 5, Rock On Baby. Well done to the breeders and owners, Drakenstein stud, nominee Mrs. Gaynor Rupert, who had a fantastic last season, and she seems to have a special filly on her hands here. But to tell us more will be jockey Sean Cormack. Sean, the floor is yours with this filly. You've got to know her back home at the races, and you take us through it.
She's very, very nice. Got a lot of scope too, you know. She's very, very laid back, and I think that's her main asset, you know. Her temperament, she's just unbelievable. At home and at race, on race day, she's very, very switched off. She's so relaxed. Very nice filly. You know, we all got to keep our feet on the ground, you know. You start saying that they're stars. She's not a star yet. She's on her way there. Very nice filly. I think she's going to give them a lot of joy. But she's on the right track.
You know, an asset to a good sprinter is when they jump out the gates and they got that natural cruising speed, and she's shown it from the jump.
Yeah, she's as I said to you, she's got a very good temperament, so she's got a lot of early speed. She's very quick, but she switches off at a very high tempo. And you know, when the challenges start to come, you know, I just sort of let her slide on a bit more, and that sort of kills them off, and then she quickens again. And she's going to get stronger and she's going to get better. But as I say, you know, you can't start saying that they're stars just yet. Let her win a feature, and then we can start talking in that sort of light. Thank you very much to Drakenstein, Mrs. Rupert, and to my boss. I think we're going to see him on Monday or Tuesday. And obviously to Stewie, you know, he does a lot of work while the boss is away, and he keeps the flag flying.
I'm not going to say she's a star, but all I'm going to ask is, with a filly like this, do you need a seat belt?
No, not really. As I said, if she was a bit more aggressive, I think so. But she's just a dream, you know. I ride her every day, and she's what gets us up in the morning.
Fantastic. Well, the main one has arrived. Just having a look at your rides today. On paper, she looked the part. What about the balance, Sean?
Yeah, look, I thought Firewood was possibly my next best. I think I've got chances through the afternoon, but this obviously was my plum ride for the day. We're hoping, Firewood wasn't himself last time. He still ran a good race, but he didn't fire last time, and I'm hoping that he quickens a bit better today, and he'll have a shout. And then the others, we're hoping to run well, especially our first timers. We're just hoping that they come out and run decent races, and if they win, it's a cherry on top.
Well, Sean, you've built up relationships with a number of horses throughout your career, and this one will be following closely. Well done, yeah.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Well done to jockey Sean Cormack. Let's get Stuart Ferry in, and as Sean mentioned, when the boss is away, this is a gentleman that deserves all the accolades. Stu, from day one, I remember chatting to yourself and Mr. Dreyer. You guys like this filly a lot, and she's showing it at the track.
Yeah, and obviously, she's obviously just needed with green first time and was lost here. But since then, she's improved in every start.
Sean touched on the temperament of a racehorse, and with a filly that's so laid back and so easy to ride, she's got lots going for her.
Yeah, exactly. I think I don't know. We've had a few seventh rocks, and they've all been like really laid back and really good attitudes. So well done to them, and obviously very well done to Mrs. Rupert and the whole Drakenstein team.
I'm glad that you touched on the stallion, because what a successful last season it turned out for you guys with 7 playing.
Yeah, listen, we can't complain with the seventh rocks.
Before you leave us, you would have studied your card, had a look at the fields, and with regards to your horses and their preparation, Sean touched on Firewood. Anything from your side?
No, I heard you talk about the first timers. They're both nice horses, and like I say, hopefully they'll be running at them at the finish. And William's got the blinkers on. It's not the strongest field. If he just runs at them, he tends to get a bit outpaced. So yeah, we've got nice runners. Obviously, also just well done to Dennis. He's in Cape Town.
Before you leave us, Cherry Orchard?
Yeah, I think competitive, but we've got the blinkers on today. Hopefully that'll also just get her in the race and help her finish it off.
Well, all the best to the Dreyer team. Give our best to Uncle Den and to the owners, Drakenstein Stew. As I mentioned to Sean, she's one that we'll be following. Hopefully in Cape Town, the boss is definitely taking a string down.
Yeah, she'll be on the float.
Well played.
Thanks.
Lovely. That's Stuart Ferry, the assistant trainer for the Dreyer team. And as we suspected, number 5, Rock On Baby, will be heading down to the Cape. 5, 4, 2 and 1. That's your result. Race number 2. Next up will be the start of the place accumulator. 13:20 is the time. 1. Coming up next, the first leg of this afternoon's PA.